So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how I make knotless braids. I already started. I'm going to show you the process and the things I used. So if you're new here, subscribe to my channel, like and comment down below. I'm going to show you first the products I used, or equipments. Yeah. So first I used shea butter. This is what shea butter looks like. And I have scissors, this big one to cut very well. This area is very messed up with hair everywhere, so my advice to you is don't do it in your room because there's going to be hair everywhere. Don't do it outside. I'm doing it in my room because I have a big mirror in my room. I don't have a small one. So if you have a big mirror you can carry or hold in your hand, then definitely do it outside. So for hair I use this one, Expressions. It's big. It comes into a longer one and a fatter one. So I already cut the longer one, but then I cut it in half. That was why I made a mistake, but I'm going to show you guys how to correct the mistake. So when you want to make your hair by yourself, the first thing is do the extensions. That's the first thing you're going to do because it takes more time. I didn't realize that. I also use this oil. It's called Petals for braids, and I have a comb, a cotton comb. So I'm showing you how long it is from the packet, and I'm loosening it so I can cut it. So when you loosen it and it's like this, you would want to cut it. It's as long as this. You would want to cut it in half, but then that's to make it short, because when you cut it in half it will become 4 and to be this short. So if you want it longer, then we're going to cut it to into 3. So just go. So if you want it to be as long as this, see, it's longer if you make it into 3. So I'm going to cut it in that way. To start, just slowly pick out the little hairs at the right side, or if you're at left side, and then when you have the hair out, take it from the middle so it lightly comes out. So as you pull, the ones that stay at the bottom, pull those ones and keep going on until the end. So this is how it looks on the side. Pull the middle where the hair is little. So when you're done with that, you have something that looks like this, and then you just separate it. Like this. Then put some cream on your hand, and then cream everywhere. Then you comb it. Now the actual comb you're supposed to use is, I'm going to post it here, but then I don't have that comb, so I use this. So just comb it slowly until it's very smooth. So at the end, this is how to look like. You can just tie it, but then I want to use this one now. So I cut this amount, and then I just arrange it all over my room, as you can see. Actually, I just cut three or four so I don't make a big mess in my room. So I cut it immediately after I finished doing one. Very stressful. So I'm trying to show you here that after I divided my hair into half, I still divided it into three so that I can be able to concentrate on each side or piece. So after combing my hair to make it soft and easy, I use a cotton comb to cut out a very clear and precise square on my head. I'm showing you guys how I do it. It's best if you cut the line down so you can be able to equally divide all the squares in front of your head. So now I have cut my hair into a perfect square. I'm going to put cream on it so that it becomes slick and very tiny to braid. And then I'll separate them into three, and then I'll braid it directly in front of my face so that the shape doesn't change in any form. To braid, just take the three hairs into your hand and then take it in and out and in and out. Just try and practice on something before you practice on your head. And it is best to start your hair from behind so that you make all the mistakes that be at the back, and then your front is very beautiful. After braiding through like 5 to 6 times, I'm going to take an extension and then put it into 2 hairs and then braid in my hair continuously like 4 times. As you can see, I was sweating because everywhere was hot and this was very fast. So I had to just keep moving and not make any mistakes. So the sun was hitting me directly. I put another extension at the ones that don't have extension in it, and then I'm going to keep braiding like 5 or 6 times again. Now watch what I do here closely. I take the extension and then I start thinning them out. I pull them at each other at 2 sides until it is longer, and then I bend it. I make one side shorter and the other side longer, and then I put it at both sides. So one will be shorter and one will be longer. I'm showing you guys here how long I make it to and where I stop, so the remaining part will just be no hair. So this is it more closely again. I'm going to braid like 5 or 6 times, put on extensions, and then keep braiding and braiding again. The point is, when it starts becoming thinner, you add attachments so that it will not become thin and so that the whole thing will be leveled. Here I'm showing you that after I finished one, I was trimming it because I couldn't go back and trim it when I was finished on my own. Look at me. This is how I have been looking for 2 days now with this shirt. I did this whole side yesterday and I'm doing this whole side today. Like, I was actually faster today, but then I can't just, I'm not tired. I'm not tired. This is all that's remaining. I just want to be like done. Like, I just want to be like, I just want to do this and it's done. Cause like so hot with hair all around me. So, but I'm almost done. I'm happy about that. And I'm so proud of myself. I'm making my hair myself. Oh my god! So I'm using the color black. It's just black because I prefer to just be dark and have no highlights into it. So I'm going to show you again. So I'm going to first off, I want to tell you there are two methods of knotless braids. There's one you start with your hair from the beginning. I'm going to show you now. So this is how far I have gone, and then I'm going to add on the extension. Now the two methods I was talking about was first of this one where you go a little bit and then you put on the extension, and the one where they start with the extension, but then I prefer it like this because it makes it look more natural, like it's your actual hair. I just bring 3 out already, 3 of this, and I lay them. And I also thin them out like this because I don't want them to be rough. But I also cut it. I say but. So this is one. I braided it now and I am about to add this. So this is it. What I'm going to do is, so it is very equal right now. I am going to bend it this way. So this side is longer and this side is shorter. I'm going to put this side on one, because I cut it too short, so I want it to be longer. You can do this anyway, with anyhow you cut it. So I have 3, and I put it this way. I put 1 on one of my hair and another extension on the other, so it's just 2, and then I start to braid it. You guys can see. By the way, this is my first time doing this. This is my first time, so I wasn't even scared. It was my mom that was scared. I wasn't even scared because I love trying things for the first time, because anytime I try stuff for the first time I always get it. So guys, I just finished making my hair and I'm going to go to the next step, which is hot water. So guys, I'm done with my hair. I'm showing you now in the net. This is how it looks like in the net. I packed it up very easy and I love it, and it's long, and yeah, I'm done with my hair. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Bye guys.